Good morning. So I started my new year by announcing that I have goals and I want to achieve them, and then starting the manifestation process. I guess I have to continue this process since it's now out into the universe. First off, I would like to start by saying thank you to every single person that is supporting me and has supported me through this. The amount of positive feedback I got from it was beyond anything I had expected, and I want everyone to know that I very much appreciate it, and I see you and I feel the love, and it was endless. Like, it was insane. I was not, no expectations there, and wow, thank you. I guess in order to help manifest my goals and my dreams, I should talk about them, right? You have no idea what I've been saying. You just basically heard me be vulnerable and say that I am embarrassed to fail. So last year I had a few resolutions. I had about 10 to 12, and I achieved almost all of them except for 2. So I was very proud of how I ended the year in 2021 based on where I was in 2020. I hate saying 2020 if I'm being honest. Going into 2022, I wanted to continue the progress that I had made. I kind of split it up in categories. So there's like personal, work, financial, and fun. I specified fun because without that, if I'm just grinding, hustle, go, everything is a challenge, I won't be sustainable. I won't achieve it at the end of the year. So I did want to specify fun, and I did want to make it its own category so that I am giving back to myself instead of pouring from an empty cup, because I've done that. We've all done that. It is the worst feeling when you just keep giving and giving and giving, and there is just nothing to pull from. So we need to rejuvenate. We need to give back to ourselves. And that kind of ties into both personal and fun. So in personal, my 2022 goals is to move consistently, not constantly. I'm not saying, go running 3 times a week. I promise you I will not achieve that goal if I ever said that. My goal is to move consistently. This means hikes. This means stretch. Spend 15 minutes to move. That's what I want to achieve in 2022. I want to build the lifestyle where it is just something I do, and it doesn't have to be a training. It doesn't have to be heavy. It doesn't have to weigh a lot. But I just want to consistently do it on a very regular, if not daily basis. That is my goal. Another personal goal is to communicate calmly and patiently. So one thing that may not be apparent, but also may very well be apparent, is I am a type A personality and I have anxiety. And so when those two things team up, it is hell for everyone. It is not fun. I get very anxious, and this is just a reminder every day, every conflict that I have, everything that doesn't go according to plan, every moment, take a deep breath, assess your feelings, and then engage. I don't need to be aggressive with it. I need to be calm and patient. One of the ways that I'm going to try to achieve this is simply being around Corey and listening to Corey and being more like Corey. He is a very patient person, and I don't understand that. I really don't. I have anxiety. You need to go, 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 go. There's no patience. He stops and smells the roses. I hope to learn and absorb as much from him as I can so that I can start implementing it. And by the end of the year, from where I was in 2021, be a lot more calm, a lot more patient with my responses. Another personal goal is to prioritize Corey. My grandparents have one of the most beautiful marriages I have ever seen, and literally their biggest takeaway from their marriage is that the world is here and they are here. They hold each other on a platform, and their love is separated from everything else. Not to say they cut people out of their lives. They make the decisions, not other people. They choose what they want to do, not other people. And that's something that I want to take away. I want to prioritize Corey because he is my partner. He is the person that I want to live with and grow with for the rest of my life. So in order to do that, prioritize. My final personal goal, I kind of already touched on, but it is to start therapy. Just start therapy. Be a session in by the end of the year, because I have been wanting to do this for so long and I just have not prioritized it. So at the very least, start therapy. I can do it. So those were my personal goals. Now I'm going to talk about my work goals. I want to be more straightforward. I am definitely a people pleaser. My whole life, been a people pleaser. There's so many times when I don't feel like I was as transparent as I should have been. Something happens, and throughout that process, I was trying to please someone else. I was trying to give them answers that they wanted to hear versus what they needed to hear. And with that, the end result comes and it's not fantastic. I knew it wasn't going to be fantastic, or else I wouldn't have felt pressured to not tell you the full and ultimate truth. But when the result comes, I think about how I could have, if I was fully transparent, if I gave you everything you needed to know exactly how it was, what would the end result be then? Maybe you would have gotten temporarily hurt, but ultimately prepared for later. I'm unsure. I'll let you know. That's what I'm trying to do moving forward, is be more straightforward, clear as day, no question. I also do not want to overwork myself. I've done that hundreds of times because I have zero hobbies. With zero hobbies, if there's nothing to do, I'll go work. I'll continue to work. I will work. And then I'm burnt out, and then I go down to part-time because I am exhausted. And then I feel rejuvenated and I come back, and then what do? I overwork. I am also a freelancer for one of my biggest flexes ever. My family friends own a winery that has been so successful. It's insane. I am beyond proud of them, but not just that, I now get to flex that I do email marketing for them, and I'm a big shot. All right. They are my dream. My dream is to continue working with them and help them grow as much as possible and help them become the winery in the world. They can do it. It is possible. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I need to prioritize them in order to reach these ultimate goals, right? So this year, I want to put more into them, more of my energy, more of my ability into them. How do I do that? By not overworking at my full-time job. Prioritize them, work less at my full-time. So that was everything for work goals. Financial goals. I want to have at least 5K in investments. I started investing last year, which was one of my goals. I did that through this software called Elevest. It's female owned and operated, and it's really cool. It's a pretty easy user experience, and then you can continue to upgrade. And it basically takes AI and machine learning and stuff like that to find the best opportunity for you. And if you want a personal investor, you can also upgrade to that. And there's a lot of resources on there to help you grow and continue being more rich, I guess. It's a long-term game. I also currently with my job do not have a 401k, so that is one of my goals for this year, is to open up a Roth IRA and start investing for my future, specifically retirement. That one will be pretty easy, but also I said start therapy should be easy, and that has yet to happen. So, and last goal in my financial category is increase savings by 25%. I did this last year. I was very proud of myself. As I get a larger savings pool, the 25% becomes larger, so we'll see how this year goes. But I think ultimately it's achievable, a great goal to set, and it's basically compared from January 1st, 2022 to December 31st, 2022. If I can increase it by 25%, I'll feel pretty confident and pretty safe and pretty secure financially, and thus having the ability to do other things that I want to do. For my fun category, and again, this is separate because I need to give back to myself. One, by the end of the year, I want to consistently spend 1 hour of Kylie time a week. This means Kylie, zoning in on Kylie, doing what Kylie wants with Kylie and no one else. I need that boundary to be set because what usually happens is I go out with people or I have a great time with someone, and that I love that. I love that. After my hangouts, I am drained and I am exhausted and I have not given back to myself. Not to say it's exhausting, it's not, but it's not filling back into me and my energy and my needs to continue giving. So, although I love our hangouts, I need to get more consistent and give back to myself from me to me. And that's something that I've been working on for a while and just I need to hone in on. And my last fun goal is kind of a complete counter argument, be a yes man to adventure. I feel like one of my friends, specifically Samantha Bird, is taking advantage of that by asking to move in with me in the future and move in with Corey and me. And like, yes, I think that would be a great adventure because our plan is to live elsewhere and her plan is to be nomadic. Our plans are kind of merging. And also, she is an incredible human. I am also trying to say yes, even though Corey and I will be living in different places. We are financially secure enough to, if someone invites us, let's say on a ski trip, we go to the ski trip assuming we have everything sorted out. Who's going to take care of our dogs? How much does it cost? How do we pay for this? Start saving for it. So I'm really excited, and I think that will be a great balance of feeding back into myself and also giving myself credit, just doing things that make my heart happy and giving back into myself so that I can continue working towards my goals and in a slow cadence. I'm pretty sure you noticed that these goals are not huge and they are very achievable. And that's because I am only 25 years old. At the end of this year, I will be 26 years old. I have so much life to continue building the lifestyle that I want. I'm not in any rush. If I become rushed, it will not work, I promise you. Slowly but surely get to the lifestyle that I'm trying to build for myself so that I can do the things that ultimately I want to do and I feel happy doing and I want to accomplish. Okay, those are all of my goals. Why did I share those with you? I don't know, but we're manifesting. We're manifesting our journeys and our goals and our adventures, and we're gonna see what comes out of this. I'll keep you posted. Cheers!